Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going through the newest Wolfpack update. I've been working overtime to get this out and I'm super excited to bring this to YouTube and share it with all of you. This is probably the biggest update that we've ever had on the indicator, probably the biggest one that we're ever going to have. So this is an important video. Please watch all the way through to the end. Like it, boost it in the algorithm. Let's get right into this. So if you're familiar with the old Wolfpack, the old Wolfpack Pro, you're going to see some new features here on this this quick little visual I drew up here. So we have 4 bars now, 2 up top, 2 on the bottom. So we have modified RSI alerts. These are the important RSI signals. There's a lot of RSI indicators out there you could get for free. This is easy mode. It's telling you the exact peaks and bottoms quite often on this indicator. There's 2 main kinds of traders that are going to be using Wolfpack Pro. You're either a trader who's trying to catch the bottom, you're trying to catch the top, trying to counter trend, trade, and try to catch pivot points. There's going to be this kind of trade, that kind of trader. There's also going to be traders who just trade in the general direction. They don't care which direction it's going. They're not going to get in at the exact bottom or the exact top, but they're going to consistently find that direction. So this indicator brings all of that, whatever your trading style is, brings it all to the table. This indicator now has everything you need to trade successfully. And if you want to invest in your trading, you can use free indicators all you like, but at some point you might have to invest in on-chain analysis. That costs money. Paid trading indicators really pay for themselves if you're serious about trading and investing. What we have here, we have modified RSI alerts. The pink and purple are going to be bearish. The green and emerald color are going to be bullish. So we're going to go through what all of these mean. Trendline break record. We have the advanced trend lines here. You're never going to get caught in a dump as long as you know you're above a trend line. That is going to be your safety line. Now, is the safest way to trade. There's no safer way than to use momentum support and resistance. So we also have here, we have colored Bollinger Bands, which they're directionally colored, and they're measuring the volatility, which is excellent to get into massive explosions in price action. So when price action is sometimes it's unhealthy, sometimes it's very healthy. So you might see a few false signals pop up on really any indicator, but these the Bollinger Bands really show you when they really start pincering down which direction it's going to head. You get early warning signs on that. We also have the ATR trend alerts down below. This is just going to be the average true range. So if you're above it, it's going to be green. If you're below it, it's going to be purple. So that's generally the trend direction, and it's really helps to cross-reference the main wave, the secondary wave, the monster wave here, with all of these other signals. When everything is going in the right direction, you can really feel safe and confident in your trades, and that's really what matters to be able to pull the trigger. So lastly, we have the short-term trend finder down below here. This often catches really close to the bottom. The RSI, also modified RSI alerts here, also catch the bottoms quite often and the peaks. These pink signals print at the peaks. The emerald ones also print near the bottoms or at the very bottom quite often if you experiment with them. Let's go through a few examples on the chart here. So here's a few good examples here. We can see this, what I'm talking about, in action here. We have pink. These are going to be warning signs. This one prints at the exact peak, at the exact top, this pink one here, and then we have the orange diamond, which is a stronger sell signal. We're coming down, and shortly after we see the Bollinger Band really pincer in, and it goes red. And you can collect all of this in one trade. It's beautiful. So second thing, we have the the emerald, we have two emeralds, one here after this first dump, we come up a little bit and we go bearish again, and we have a second emerald printing right here. This is very, very, very close to the bottom. There's one last pullback. If we go to possibly up to even the 4 hour, you can see how this works out as well. We have a red X here, one last warning. We have one last higher peak here, and we have right here at the very peak we have the pink. So there's some pinks here, right? Price action is very, very strong. Oftentimes, the reason why I don't like using RSI as my main indicator is that if there is a strong trend, oftentimes the RSI, if there's divergence, etc., if it's going up and up, if it's overextended, all that means is that there's a trend, right? So basically, this, right, if it's green, 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 this is all very, very consistent here. There's no mixed signals here at all, and we're going up. That is the trend. Purple, 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 and we're just going down. And we can see this again on the 4 hour chart. We have pink here, and it prints at the exact peak. We have emerald here right after this dip, and we have one last pullback here. We have one last pink, and we resume back to normal here. These are excellent, excellent indicator just to, especially on the macro. If we're getting some of these signals on the macro, it's definitely time to reconsider your trade. I mean, right here at $65,000 Bitcoin, we got a pink. This is the earliest signal that you can get on the indicator. So we haven't even seen the main wave crossover. We haven't even seen ATR switch down yet. We do see the short-term trend finder. It's going from light orange to dark orange, so that might be one tell. But again, if you're trying to catch the peaks, that's going to be your method of choice. Shortly after we have the trend line breaks here, that would have also saved you as well, and ATR goes dark. So this would have saved your entire account. You would have not gotten caught by this massive dump. And I know a lot of traders who got caught recently by the massive swings that we've had, massive dumps. So let's quickly go over. We have the trend lines. We have the trend line breaks. If it's green, we have a bullish trend line break. If it's red, we have a bearish trend line break. ATR, again, is just going to help you find the trend direction and just trade in the correct direction. You're going to be making money easily by using this. And I'm going to be showing some of my trades, hopefully record some videos, get into live stream trading. If you want that sort of content, then let me know, and I'll be sure to be sharing more results using this indicator. And other than that, let's go back to, we have the short-term trend finder, Bollinger Bands direction. We have the trend lines printing on screen. They stay there. They're not going to reprint. And you can see this. What happens when we cross down through one of these big trend lines? We have a golden cross here. We start going up and up. And then the red X is our first warning, but boom, we really cross down. We try to come up to the trend line one last time and we fail, and that is the peak right there. So like I'm saying, it's impossible to get caught in a dump if you're using the indicator properly. So that's all I wanted to share in this video. If you have any questions, then leave them down below. Join my Discord. I have a Patreon as well. I offer a lot of interesting things if you want to help support the channel. Like and subscribe, and thank you so much for being a part of this amazing development.